Thank you so much, and welcome to the Hazley Crawford Stadium for this on the 14th CFU encounter. It's a development series, and we come up against the two participating countries. Is Anguilla? Will they be up against Antigua and Barbuda? This game is carded for 70 minutes. Here, the action taking place right here. This is the opening. This is one of the opening games of this tournament. It is a challenge. It is a tournament that is a development tournament for under 14 players. And as we speak, there are matches will be taking place at the Larry Gomes and at the Atto Bolden
Not
Stadium.
simply
But
about
down
how many
here,
games you
we
win,
are
but
still
more about how
quite
many lives you
interested
touch.
in
This is why we
captivating
do it.
these two countries as we get ready
Because
for
football is
kickoff
life.
time.
Because we know
We will tell you
firsthand
that
the
the
power
sponsor
of football can
of this
positively
program will
change
be
lives.
Because there's nothing else we'd rather do.
Telecommunications
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game.
Por el amor.
Pour l'amour.
I'd leave the war.
For the love of the beautiful game.
Looking to put your brand front and center on the biggest screen in the house? That's where Flow comes in. With dozens of networks and thousands of shows, we can precisely pinpoint.
Well, welcome back to the Hazley Crawford Stadium for this encounter, the CFU on the 14 girls encounter of this challenge series. This as the teams line up. We now taking the action, the anthems from both countries. And there you have it, the anthems of the respective countries. The players now exchange handshakes as they go around before this encounter, before this kickoff encounter here at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. This is a development series, a shield encounter of under 14 girls. And I could. And well, there we have the officials for this encounter. Linares Suarez. We have, and the second, Angelica Pena. And also taking the flag, it will be Rene Rosa Claudio. So there you see the officials for this encounter. They are posed for the photographers as the teams gather together to give the final instructions. On your screen, you can see the captains. They have exchanged the gifts. And I must tell you that the captain for Antigua Barbuda is Nafisha Kwashi. I had the opportunity to meet her father. Her father is down here witnessing this encounter. A very proud man indeed, as his daughter is the captain of the Antigua Barbuda team. So that is the lineup for both teams uh, as ball is brought to center stage before this all important kickoff. But we see Antigua Barbuda, they will be defending the goal to the north, while their opponents will be coming at them from the opposite end. So as the players picked up their respective positions on the field, we can see the referee just having a final look around the field to make sure that all things are right. And there we have the kickoff there for Antigua. Anguilla is the one that was looking very. They come forward, they push the ball back. Antigua defense, and you can see it is the match will be a very tight one from the kickoff, because these girls, they are very anxious indeed to get the action going and to move their team to open the scoring. But we see Anguilla at this time on the ascendancy. They have won the first free kick. And as players getting this one comes in, this swings this one in from just about the 22 yards out. Anguilla on the attack, but Antigua Barbuda, good defending indeed. The goalkeeper is brought into play. This is a good attack, but the danger has been nullified. As this one is this in the back of the net, it's a goal, opening goal for Anguilla. Opening goal in the early minutes of this game. What a goal it is! They came forward, they passed the ball around, and that ball went to the center forward. We have a quick look and see what happened here on our replay. Let's see. But the ball is right back to the center point for the kickoff. 1-0. Anguilla leading in the 1 minute and 39 seconds. You can say they opened the scoring. So this promises to be a quick and maybe a high scoring encounter if Antigua Barbuda doesn't really stem the. So opening the account for Anguilla there is Mackenzie Niles. She did it in 1 minute 39 seconds after the kickoff. As we see here, Antigua really coming forward. Nice bit of ball and pass there. The danger has been averted. Antigua Barbuda once more on the attack. Number 7 is the one who is coming forward, but that any form of danger has been averted. And we see the Anguillans, they come forward. The referee calls for an infringement. Seem to be so. Anguilla will be the one in possession of this encounter of this free kick. It seemed to be a free kick indeed. And Williams is the one who did. The assistant referee raises the flag for the ball having been outside, and we see number 11 is Harris is the one who pushed that one down the wing for her teammate. But a good tackle indeed, a heavy tackle there that sees the ball goes out of play. And another throw for Anguilla. And this Harris again will be the one who will be bringing this ball in. Anguilla on the attack once more. This one has been pushed upfield, and there we see chasing down the ring for Antigua Barbuda, but she's cannot get to the ball first, and any danger there was cut off indeed and sent back up. Good bit of a tackle there, but let's see if there's any infringement there. No, the referee says play on, and she has pointed to the spot. Quite a delayed call indeed, as the referee made sure that she has the ball in place here. And the number 7 for Anguilla, that is the captain. Nafisha Kwashi she's the one has taken control of this free kick. It's just outside of the area there on the ground. And this one it passed closely indeed, very close indeed. And there wasn't too much of a reaction there from the Anguillan defense. But it went very close to the far post, and it went outside as the ball is retrieved and returned to the goalkeeper. To goalkeeper Nyla Brooks. And she passes this one there. Short passing indeed. Seems like if their policy is to start to the back and build up to the front. There we see on the right flank. This one they attempted to take the ball back, but a heavy clearance from the opponent. The score at this time is 1 goal after 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Anguilla is leading by 1-0. This is action here from the Hasely Crawford Stadium. It is under 14 encounter between Anguilla and Antigua and Barbuda. This one, a free kick from Antigua Barbuda. This one they attempted a long kick into the goal. It didn't quite make it, and the ball went offside for a corner kick. So Antigua has been in possession of this corner kick. Let's see what they can do with it. This one taken there. Everyone is picked up there. This one swings. This one comes in here, and it could be it was a close one indeed. I thought the players from Antigua Barbuda could have done better with that, but they allow it to just roll offside. and Anguilla survived this one. So the score after 7 minutes and 57 seconds, if I can give you that precise, Anguilla leads the encounter by 1-0. Goal coming very early during the exchanges. There we see Brooks again, starting from the back. This one is right up there. Antigua and Barbuda again. They come forward. A nice low ball on the right flank. Cutting in there. We see the number 7. She's making her way in. Lovely pass indeed, but didn't do too much with it. Good pass, a good build up, and a sharp bit of a turn of speed there, but she didn't do too much with it, and the ball was hit offside at the side of the net, at the netting of the post. So this was another raid by Antigua Barbuda. This one was a even tighter one that brought goalkeeper Brooks into play, and they have decided to step up the game because they are 1 goal down in this encounter. But we see getting possession here is it the number 10, and making her way up is the number 11 for Antigua Barbuda. There's a tussle between these two players as the ball is taken out of play, and it's a corner kick, or is it a corner kick, or is it a spot kick? We wait for the referee to give her pronouncement, and it seemed like with the way in which the players are setting themselves up, it's a corner kick for Anguilla. So this is the second corner kick of this encounter. And let's see if Anguilla can extend the lead from it. The action taking place right down here at the Antigua Stadium. And this one is brought in there, but cleared out of danger by the Antigua Barbuda defender. This one is taken up by the tall and slim striker. This one is brought back indeed. Good bit of football we are seeing here this afternoon there. Antigua and Barbuda on the attack. The fluorescent colors, you can see she slipped past one man, two, and this go. Oh my! How did she miss that one? This one came right across, and you can see that the number Antigua had it covered, and Anguilla had it covered to make it two, but somehow or the other, the player missed that altogether indeed. Once more again, Anguilla comes forward. Good pass, but the ball is cut off indeed. This one is sent downfield, but just to the right of the Anguilla defense. And they come forward again. Nice bit of ball, a pass indeed. But the goalkeeper comes into play. The goalkeeper comes into play there. That's the Dell. She comes to play a nice ball. This is the replay that was missed badly by the Anguilla number 7, Tanya Smith. It was badly missed indeed. She could have made that one to put her team 2 goals up, but she missed a sitter, they call this, and she just missed it completely. But that's the way the game unfolds as Antigua Barbuda on the attack with number 8 there. This one is hit right across the goal. Good skill indeed. As we can see, the exchanges is fast and furious between these two teams. And they're playing the long ball indeed. That's Anguilla is playing the long ball, trying to get to catch the opposition sleeping, but they are up to the task. There's a tussle here between the two central defenders as the ball is taken outside. The referee just points to the spot and indicates that that's Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda. They are in possession of this, will be in possession of this throw. Down the field, this one comes down here. Nullify indeed. Good bit of football indeed. You are seeing some really tight football. Good action indeed. As we can see, Antigua and Barbuda, they have been pressing for the past. They are looking for that equalizer. They have been pressing the opponents, trying to get into that defense area and get past the goalkeeper. But that's not to be, as Anguilla has won this infringement, and they'll have the spot kick. Going right back. Send this one upfield, but it reaches just as far, just on the rebound to the Antigua Barbuda player. But this one is sent across the field by the central defender from Antigua Barbuda. That's the number, and you can see the coach really pressing, telling the players it's time to press forward indeed. We have played for 15 minutes and 13 seconds. Anguilla leads by 1-0. Could indeed. And there we see, as goalkeeper Brooks, it's overhead. This could be the equalizer. Yes, it does. It is the equalizer for Antigua and Barbuda. Goalkeeper Brooks, she came off her line, and that proved to be very detrimental indeed, as the ball was tapped over her head and it went into the net. So it's 1-1, the scoreline after 16 minutes of play. Look at this. Look at it again. That's the replay. Lovely timing indeed from the tall and lanky striker. She raises her hand, showing that she has accomplished what was said to be, as the players taking a refreshment there before they go back out. Is this? And you can see the Anguilla coach. He's very animated there. See that the equalizer came about after some hesitation from the goalkeeper, and that one was capitalized there. So the score after 60 minutes of play, Antigua and Barbuda won, Anguilla won. You remember, Anguilla was the one who took the lead very early indeed, very early during the exchanges. But as you can see, Antigua and Barbuda, they pull one back, and so they are back to square one again. So good football indeed, good action as the players take a break. They'll be coming back to resume. Is this the halftime? Is this the halftime, or was it? I believe this was it. That was the halftime break. So it's this on the 14 development program indeed. This broadcast is sponsored by the TTFA and by Flow, the telecommunications supplier. We are on to the start of this second segment of play, and Antigua Barbuda have been entrusted with the encounter and coming forward again. They seem to be very quick on the attack. The score is 1 goal, 1 apiece for each team or each country. As Anguilla is the one who is in the ascendancy here. The referee just waits to see exactly the instructions from the assistant referee, who is right at the corner flag indeed. She's almost close to the corner flag, and let's see what will happen there. But it is not a corner kick. It is just a throw-in for Antigua Barbuda. A good throw-in indeed right there. And this might just be the corner kick that Anguilla wanted, that they were looking for all the while. After the throw, the ball came down the right flank, and it was taken out by the Antigua Barbuda defender. So this is the corner kick, the third of the match. 2 for Anguilla. They have won their second corner, and this is the third of the match. Let's see what will happen here. They go. Good bit of tackle indeed, and a good fight from Antigua Barbuda to get that ball out. But it didn't go too far, as it was pushed a little too much, with too much weight on it as it went offside. And this will give the opponent team, Antigua Barbuda, some breathing space. And this is also a throw in there for the girls in the light yellow there. Good piece of football indeed. Pushed back up the field. So we see coming down here. This is a throw-in for Antigua and Barbuda. A throw-in for that. Or is it it is a spot kick indeed. It has been some infringement, and the player came all the way down to the line to retrieve the ball and take it to the referee. So it has to be a spot kick indeed. Yes, it will be a free kick from just about 35 meters out, and this one is, I think she said, hammers it home, but they just off at the top of the goalpost. It wasn't too well directed. If that was well directed, it might have gone into the top hand corner, but it didn't. It went over the crossbar, and the ball was retrieved to return to the action on center field. So after 21 minutes of play, the score is 1-1. 1 for Antigua Barbuda, and 1 for Anguilla. Remember, Anguilla was the one who drew first blood in the first minute of play. And this we see the again. Good ball, good fight indeed. Good fight indeed from Anguilla. The number, just waiting to get her number there. She's showing good determination. Number 17 from Anguilla. Number 13. Let's see what is. Good fight indeed. Number 5 is Sonia Richards. Sonia Richards, she's the one who's going to hit the kick. The road, swing it down. And this one went straight to number 7. That is Smith, who missed badly there. But she will try to redeem herself. And this one is taken off field. And Anguilla has won another throw-in indeed. This one is up there, and Harris was the one who made the pass, as Anguilla defends stoutly there. Number 4, Richards, Jenny Richards. She's the one who's playing the center, the right back position, and she's very good at that. taps the ball off of the field. Anguilla on the attack, and this one is oh, it's a high from the throw in there. We can see that was too much of the of too much boot was shown there, and the referee does not hesitate indeed to signal that it was an infringement, which went the way of Antigua Barbuda. So the build up again, slowly indeed from behind. They tap it around and send this one forward. Anguilla intercepts and comes forward from the right flank into the middle. Good possession indeed. Good ball. This is some good, tight defensive and attacking move from the Anguillans. You can see the girls know a thing about shielding this ball. This one is passed to Harris, and Harris sends this one in the middle. Good one indeed, a good tackle indeed, hard tackle indeed, coming in there. But Antigua sends it upfield to avoid any danger indeed. It's a good encounter indeed. As you can see, the scoreline read 1-1 after 24 minutes of play. Coming forward, you can see the players striving to break the deadlock because they are locked at 1 goal each after 24 minutes of play. So the goal scorer there, the tall Rasta hairstyle, she put this one down, but Antigua Barbuda comes forward, and this is a race for the roses. Let's see if she might go up, intercept by the goalkeeper, sends it back up play, and Antigua Barbuda indeed they gain possession, but as that ball is sent upfield, it is intercepted by the number 11 for Harris, for Jamila Harris, for Anguilla, and the referee has called for the ball. Harris comes back with it. She has spotted it, and she's the one who has been given the responsibility of taking it up right upfield and getting it in through the middle. And this could prove to be dangerous. Can it be dangerous? No, it does. Yes, Smith indeed fighting her way through, try to make the cross, didn't, and the goalkeeper intercepted. The goalkeeper there was the dealer. She intercepted and as we pick up the action once more there. Coming forward there, good pass from Harris, but it eluded Smith and went off the field. So that one was rewarded to Antigua Barbuda. They have gotten the throw-in. Good bit of play indeed. As this one is sent downfield. Good fight there. Two against one, but Antigua Barbuda happened to come out of on top as the throw was taken swiftly indeed, sent downfield, but no one was there, and so Anguilla survived, and they are in possession of this one. Possession indeed. A mistake in the back, but it didn't prove to be all that dangerous as the ball is taken offside, and the Antigua Barbuda player, she's the one who has the throw-in. Goes for a long throw indeed. Middle. This one didn't go too far, but the players have all been jostling for it. Good ball indeed on the right flank indeed. And this one is taken off field. It is a throw in favor of Antigua Barbuda. This one was sent on the right flank, but the player could not control, and so it is a throw in for Antigua Barbuda. This one, as it came right back to Anguilla. Anguilla is really trying to gain possession to get it to start play from the back, because they seem to be a team that love to start their play from the back, build up slowly. As this one went for a throw-in for Anguilla, they will try to do what they do best, is to start from the back and come forward with the attack. A long ball, a long throw-in indeed, but didn't go too far, and it was intercepted and goes off field again. So once again, the CFU under 14 encounter here at the Hillsy Crawford Stadium between Anguilla and Antigua and Barbuda. Well, the scoreline is locked at 1 goal each. Anguilla took the lead after the 1 minute and 30 seconds into the first half, into the exchanges, and Antigua and Barbuda hit back to get the equalizer some 13 or 14 minutes later. So there we can see the play has slowed down somewhat, but from that brisk start we had in the opening session, but it has slowed down a bit. It's now 29 minutes gone in this first half encounter, and the scoreline is still locked at 1 goal each. As we mentioned before, this is being sponsored by the TTFA and by telecommunications supplier Flow. Good bit of football indeed, and this, as we can see, as we come down to the end of the first half, you can say, and Anguilla has caused an infringement, which was quickly taken by Antigua Barbuda, and this good encounter there from the number 12 corner pushes it upfield. This one is intercepted by a good interception indeed, and good fights you are seeing here from this player, the captain number 7 for Kwashi, as the free kick is taken there after this infringement. Downfield to the right, misses indeed, and any danger is cleared out. The ball is cleared out from the Anguilla's half, but it just came back into their half, and Koshi indeed, a short in stature, but very good indeed. She's the captain of this Antigua Barbuda team, and they come forward. Nice bit of work indeed from the number 9 Seppi, and this one, good attempt, but just went straight to the goalkeeper, and there is no big set of danger there. The goalkeeper intercepted well, and so the game continues. Good bit of football indeed. Good passing, good fight. And there we see the referee Lennis. She has waved that it's all in favor of Antigua Barbuda, but the ball has been long throw indeed. Good one, but fails to find her teammate, and this one is cleared out by the Anguillan team. This one is a good shot indeed from just outside the penalty area from the skipper, from Antigua Barbuda. A good shot indeed, but he just went over the crossbar, and no danger indeed. This one, the ball has been retrieved. It had been spotted there by goalkeeper Brooks. And let's see what she will do. She has played a short pass indeed. They believe in having this to start building from the back. This one is pushed all the way as the number 8 as Armstrong tried to cut this one off for Antigua Barbuda. She was unable to do so, and so it is A throw-in by the number 4 from Samuel. Janisa Samuel is the one. Good bit of play indeed from number 12 for corner for uh, Anguilla. And this goalkeeper came out there. She was very brave indeed. I see the referee points to the spot. I don't know what if she's saying that to call on the medics, or she's checking to make sure that the Anguillan player, number 13, is okay. That is Henry, Jordan Henry. She made a bold attempt there, and the goalkeeper came off a line very briefly indeed. She went all over. So I see the referee is having a word with the goalkeeper, making sure that all things are good with goalkeeper Alicia. It's a penalty kick indeed. It was an infringement, a bad infringement. I didn't see that. I just saw the goalkeeper came off a line, and she tried to gain possession of the ball, but the referee, who is right on center field, she saw it and she called it right. And this is a penalty kick for Anguilla. It will be taken here. The referee is still having a word with the goalkeeper, explaining to her what is her duties, what she can do, and setting it up here is the number 12, Connor. Nyla Connor is the one who has been entrusted with this penalty kick. Referee's having a quick word with her and telling her the do's and don'ts in this. She's listening very attentively indeed. Could this one, could she make it 2 for Anguilla? Or is Deliel, the goalkeeper for Alicia Deliel for Antigua and Barbuda, can she make the save? Within the next couple of seconds, we'll see. As Jordan Henry is the one for Anguilla. She checks to make sure. Number 10, Mackenzie Neal, and she puts it into the back of the net. I missed the number there, but it's Mackenzie Niles. She makes it 2 in the 35 minutes of play. Let's have a second look at this and see what really happened. Mackenzie take her time, a cool time, and taps it in the far corner, giving the goalkeeper no chance indeed, as Anguilla has taken the lead. They are now leading by 2 goals to 1. Referee makes sure that the ball is in center spot before she signals the start after the kickoff. That goal is 2. So 2-1 here. Anguilla leading at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. So according to what we hear, they have 2 minutes of added on time. 2 minutes of added on time here. So it might just be enough for Antigua and Barbuda to draw level, to go into the dressing room at level, at an even keel. But we wait and see what happens as the action continues there. Anguilla fighting to the back. And there we see again Antigua trying to spin this one around, but she didn't. And it's upfield again. A good run for the Roses here. Let's see. The line. And this could spell danger again. It is the third one. The ball comes out from it. Is it an own goal, or is it from the striker itself? The goalkeeper came off a line, made the clearance, but she just made it straight to the on-rushing forward. It cannon against her and went past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Yes, it did, as you can see on your replay. So it is quite unfortunate indeed for Antigua and Barbuda as they fall 2 goals behind in this encounter. So they now the scoreline read Anguilla 3, Antigua Barbuda 1. And this is we have seen that 2 minutes left on time. So at the end of the first half, this is at the end of the first half, Anguilla leads by 3 goals to 1. So as the players make themselves up, come off the field to take that well-deserved break. We also will take a break up here, and when we come back, we continue with the action on center field between these two countries.
Ready now. Ready now. Ready now. We'll kick it down. We'll lift the train. Caribbean girls, they never give up. Kick it like a champion, girl, rise up from the sunshine shows. We light it up. With dreams in our hearts and strength in our souls. We kick it like a champion. We run the world.
It's simply about how many games you win, but more about how many lives you touch. This is why we do it. Because football is life.
Because we know firsthand the power of football can positively change lives.
Because there's nothing else we'd rather do.
Because our hearts beat football.
Because there's nothing quite like representing your country.
For the love of the game. Por el amor.
Pour l'amour. I'd leave the war.
For the love of the beautiful game.
Protection that moves to your beat. Protect your home with Armor Security. With 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, motion sensors, and rapid response, you and your loved ones stay protected day and night. Sign up for the Protector or Commander package today and get a free security camera and installation. Armor Security, powered by Flow, in partnership with All Pro Security. We keep your rhythm flowing. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Welcome back to the Hasty Crawford Stadium for the CFU Under 14 Girls Encounter. It's a challenge development series, and we saw the end of the first half where Anguilla, they are leading by 3 goals to 1. Was a pretty good and stiff encounter between these two countries. And joining me at this time is the former national defender Rudanfa Abu Bakr, a very good man indeed to have behind the controls looking at the game. Rudanfa, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, delighted to be here. Enthralling encounter so far really came alive late on in the second half with Anguilla surging ahead, now holding that 3-1 advantage. It'll be interesting to see how Antigua Barbuda approaches this second half. They obviously have to chase the game and may throw caution to the wind here.
Yes, I indeed what you said. They have to chase the game, but before they start to chase this game, this program is being sponsored by Trinidad and Tobago Football Association and by cable communications supplier Flow. So this is very very good indeed to have these two entities coming together and supporting women's football, under 14 in football here at the Hasty Crawford Stadium. We also have games taking place. I was informed that the Larry Gomes and at the Atta Boland Stadium. So this is very good indeed for women's football, Rodolfo.
Yeah, what a fantastic occasion this is for these young girls to express themselves, to show what they're capable of. Such an amazing opportunity at this young age to get exposed to such a competition. Really good work from the CFU and the sponsors who've come on board to make this all happen.
As we can see, Antigua and Barbuda, they will be the ones who have been entrusted to kick off this start of this second half encounter. And as Rudanford told you, they will have to be chasing the game because they are 2 goals down. You can say it's 3 goals to 1. And as the kickoff, you can see they have decided to really push this ball around and do what they will do best to get this to try and eliminate and bring down this deficit. But the Anguillans will be thinking differently as they come forward, but there is an infringement where the referee raises the hands once more and signal that it has been an infringement against the team coming forward.
Yeah, the momentum definitely with the Anguillan team who finished strongly that second half, getting those 2 goals late on. They would want to maintain their momentum early in the second half, perhaps get a goal early on and put this game to bed.
So Harris once more. Jamila Harris is the one. She dumped this one in the middle. Good pass indeed. She swing the ball about swing around to the right hand side. For the tussle continues between these two players, and you can see Antigua Barbuda, the number 9, the number there. She's really holding on and doing a fantastic job. But as you can see, what is happening here between these two teams, they are asking for no quarters, or are they given any quarters? Because these girls are really, really coming at each other as the assistant referee signals the ball is offside, and it will be a throw-in for Anguilla. The one who is taking that throw is the number 6. Is this number 6 I'm seeing here for Anguilla? It will be Williams. Yes, ball has in that attack. It went offside, and the goalkeeper retrieves it and brings it. And as they have done throughout, they have starting things to the back, and Barbuda makes the clearance to make sure that there isn't any danger there as the Anguillans come forward. Good piece of hard tackle indeed. Good tackle as Antigua Barbuda comes forward. Nice piece of the number. She slips 1, slips 2, and she has taken on three players. There's 3-1 here. As this one is tapped on the left hand side to retrieve some of the pressure from her. As you can see, it is the danger was averted, and Antigua Anguilla, they have it stand to fight another day.
Yeah, just
coming.
a bit isolated there, Skipper, all on her own. She's battling away with 3, 4, 5 Anguillan defenders around her. Belatedly, Hendricks got up to help her, but she would need some more assistance if she's to get any more penetration and perhaps an attempt at goal.
And this is, as we can see, Anguilla comes forward. Nice ball indeed, but cut off, brilliantly cut off indeed. This one would have spelled bigger trouble indeed. But there was the number 11, the big one. She just cut it off and made sure that that the danger was averted and the ball went out of play.
Yeah, not taking their foot off the gas, Anguilla. They've gained control of this game in large part to their midfield. They've been strong, good technical ability in that midfield and able to pass the ball around that Antigua midfield quartet. Both teams setting up in a similar way in a 4-4-2. Both teams attempting to play from the back, playing the game in that style.
So you can see Williams is the one who throws in this ball for Anguilla. Goes all the way, and there's some good piece of play there. But it seemed like if Antigua and Barbuda they have decided that they're going to be attacking in trees. They're trying to nullify any attack from the opposition. So they're coming at they have set off to come after the players in trees to make sure if you get past one, you got two, and the third one will stop you. This is a free kick indeed for Anguilla, just outside of the area, and you can see the player is the referee is making sure that the players are in the right position at the right distance from the ball. As the number 10 for Mackenzie Niles, who scored 2 of the 3 goals, one from the penalty spot and one with that cannon off of her as she attempted it. Let's see if she's the one who will be taking this free kick. Yes, she is. No, dummy, and a nice shot indeed from the number. I didn't get her quite a number, but that one just went wide off the mark and no danger indeed.
I reckon that was Harris coming over from left back, the burly Harris.
Oh, yes, yes.
Attempt.
So I thought Mackenzie would have been the one because all indicators show that she was the one who's going to take it, but that could have been a sense of surprise that they wanted to really insert upon the opposition. Well, this one on the attack, this attack went wide of the mark, as the ball has been retrieved. No danger indeed. And Antigua Barbuda will start from the back once more as the ball is retrieved, sent to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, as much as they want to play out the back, Anguilla is set up with a decent block and an energetic enough press to put them under pressure as they are doing here. And here we go, they retrieve possession just on top that 18-yard area. So dangerous stuff from Antigua as they try to get out, as they try to escape this Anguillan press. They're getting themselves hemmed in at the moment.
Yes, indeed, and that one again, as Anguilla he came forward there, the number 8, she attempted a shot and it wasn't all that powerful. Was almost a puff-like shot. It didn't have the power and the accuracy it should have had in it, but they won a corner from it because the ball hit maybe touched one of the opposing players. And I see that the assistant referee is down there. The ball is it a corner? Yes, it is. It seems to be a corner. Right? Yes, a corner. And taking this corner will be
Harris.
Yeah. Harris has taken all the corners so far. So let's see what she's raising her hand, maybe signaling it to the rest of her teammates where she's gonna put this one and where if they will be in the respective positions to make sure that ball goes there.
Looks to be a predetermined routine. Smith is on the goalkeeper. She must be careful as she's been warned by the referee not to infringe on the keeper's space.
This one is it has been sent up there, but it there was no big sort of danger indeed as Antigua Barbuda defends stoutly. They get out of it is slowly, and this one is sent upfield, and there's run for the roses again here. Could it be a similar replay? No more, but the goalkeeper comes off a line and clears it clear to make sure that no danger. But there is some action here from Anguilla. Tight passing indeed. We see Antigua Barbuda again. They come forward, but the referee has signaled that there is an infringement against the player. She picked it up quite easily indeed, and quite quickly indeed.
Yeah, just before that, Brooks had to be smart off a line, but there is a chance there just on the counter attack when Anguilla pushed forward and are high up the pitch. That ball in behind. Oh, bailed out by the referee. I think she's called it back.
Well,
I
yes,
think it
it
was
did.
taken too quickly.
Yes, and I thought the players didn't hear the whistle, and they continued to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she had to make sure. But I see that the ball is on the corner flag now. Is it has she allowed play? Yes,
She has allowed play.
yes, she's allowed they maybe to play the advantage rule, but
Antigua have won the corner nevertheless.
yes, Antigua had a look, and that could be a good that could work in there to their advantage. Nice corner indeed, up there, but the goalkeeper's up to the task. She punches it out there, and there's a tussle between the big one and the small one. Antigua Barbuda on the attack. Good piece of play, a good tack, good ball indeed on the right flank. Ooh, that one was cleverly. She tried to slip past her opponent, where there was some infringement, some contact being made, but the ball, her attempt to swing it across, was didn't not materialize, and it went offside for a goal kick.
Yeah, so there was an initial trip on her as she got past her marker. The advantage was played, but just as she was about to cross, she lost her footing and smashed the ball against her own standing leg, and it went out for a goal kick.
Oh yes, indeed. So we see some quick, sharp play from Antigua Barbuda. They mean business. They want at least to reduce the deficit as quickly as possible. But the opposition will have other ideas. Good ball indeed. A good long ball.
Oh, under no pressure, she knocks it out. Maybe she could get a call from one of her fellow defenders or the keeper. She has a little bit more time than that. But safety first, I suppose.
Yes, indeed. As we give you the scoreline down here in favor of Anguilla, they are leading by 3-1, and we have played 36 minutes, so 37 minutes, you could say, in this encounter. A throw-in from Antigua, from Anguilla, that seemed to have some sense of danger in it, but the ball was cleared out, and Antigua Barbuda picks up the pace and picks up that challenge indeed, and that is coming from the tall. I seem to be Smith.
Excellent challenge in the end to stop us. Skiffle was making ground and she was closing in on that goal. Isolated once more, but she is a threat. Physical, quick, able to hold off a defender, but unable to hold off Rummy in the end. Pardon me, Linton in the end. Solid tackle on her. They get a corner though.
Another corner indeed for Antigua Barbuda.
Yeah, in Skiffle, still they really do have a real threat up there. If they could get a little more help alongside her.
Yes, indeed. If they can get a little more help, a little more,
one or two more bodies perhaps around her.
Yes, and I believe as the game wears on, they're going to be throwing some more legs and more bodies up front to try and decrease the deficit. Good ball in. There we see Antigua Barbuda. They're good ball indeed across. And this, it's a big miss indeed. The ball went right across the goal. There was the. I'm trying to pick up who is this one that really that badly missed, but they come forward again. Barbuda comes forward, and you have a clearance, a big clearance indeed that went all the way past on the left flank. The referee raises a hand and says that it is a corner kick. Is it a corner kick, Rafanda? Is your eyes might be a little sharper than mine. Let's see.
Yeah, the players are set up for a corner. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
A big chance just before that. Kwashi, the captain, doing really well, slipping around her marker and getting the ball across. Skiffle just unable to stick her leg out and poke it into the goal.
Yes, and that is what I think Porsche has been working very, very hard indeed. She's captain of this team and working very, very hard indeed to try to get it there. As they move again.
That's Skiffle again, away from two. And the shot blocked. Still not clear. Still not clear. Maybe they could get away now.
Yes, but the danger had been averted as Anguilla came forward. Antigua Barbuda sent the ball had been sent forward. The exchanges between the two teams have been so fast and furious because as one player gets it, it goes to another, then goes to the opposing player one time. I see that the referee has been called into play. A player is down. Who is that? Is not Kwashi, or is not? Is it? Let's see, who is it?
I reckon it might be Skiffle.
It might be her.
For Antigua Barbuda's sake, they better hope she's okay.
Yeah.
She has provided the biggest threat to the Anguillan goal thus far.
Yes, I see the medical team. They are checking her over to make sure, and the players at this time they some of the players from Anguilla they have used this. They will be using this to really warm up to make sure that everything will be that they have enough reserves in case they're called upon.
Yeah,
But
just in the stoppage, both teams gathering together to perhaps recalibrate their tactics and their approach for the rest of this half. Still a lot to play for. Antigua and Barbuda have been really positive in this second half, really probing and searching for that goal to get back in this one.
yes, and they need to get to pull one back to really set up things nicely there. But you can see that we see the Antigua Barbuda's player. She's walking off the field. She's with the medic. So maybe.
Yeah, the medic has come on, so she has to go off.
All right, I see.
So let's hope she's okay, especially from a Antigua Barbuda point of view.
Okay, but one thing is that I like about that she's on her own feet,
Yeah.
and she's walking with good stride.
Yeah, there's no limp there, so hopefully she's okay.
Yes, as the action continued here on center field, there was a small break due to an injury, but the action continues. This ball is offside as Anguilla made their way forward, and the ball is in the possession of Antigua Barbuda. The score line reads 3-1 in favor of Anguilla. All of the goals were scored in the first half, so we haven't had any more goals in the second half. And you can see the player going on there.
Yeah, good to see Skippel back on.
Yeah, Skippel, she's back on, and that's a good sign for her because she has been causing some problems and some headache for the Anguillan defense team.
As we mentioned before, could she get a little more support, especially on these breakaways? There is space in behind that Antigua back line when they push up, when they attack. Skipper has shown her speed, her power against that back line.
Yes,
Really does need a body or two around her just to help out when she gets bogged down. She's capable of getting past one, even two.
yes. As we saw, as we have seen, sometimes she gets past 1, 2, but the third one is always there.
Yeah.
And Grilla, they have decided to put 3 persons on her as this as the action continues. You can see here, and Grilla with their number.
It's well played.
This one is
Slip past her.
just a touch too much, and it went past the player there.
Yeah, still encouraging signs though for Antigua Barbuda. With just over 15 minutes to go. It's enough time to get back in this one.
Yes, at least they have enough time to come back into it. As that was Williams with the throw and making her way up the road. That is the skipper, the shortest one there. She tries to swing it around, but then was unsuccessful. Get it as far as the middle field, and Grilla takes possession. Coming on the left flank here, on overlapping, you can say is Anguilla trying to get total control, but you can see as Barbuda comes forward, there is that stoppage there. The umpire, every umpire, the referee, she raises her hands as an umpire sometimes. The referee, well, she has to make sure that all things are right.
Yeah, what Antigua have done well as also is nullify the threat of Niles and Henry, who are excellent in the first half. We haven't mentioned them a lot in the second half. They've been kept quiet, and that's in large part to that back line of Antigua. They've been a lot tighter together with their midfield, starving possession from Niles and Henry.
Yes, indeed, and there she's skillful there. Lovely touch indeed, showing her that she's a class act. She's a good player, an excellent player indeed. I think she's walking, she's running with a slight limp now.
She's been impressive, but she's also endured a few knocks, and she seems to be struggling a bit here. Gonna get some attention at the sidelines.
Yes, when you have a player with such a with some fine touches, but yet she's taking a few knocks, it will mean that it will she will feel it some time along during the game. As we are looking at it, we can see there's a second encounter coming up here after this game, and some of the players have taken up their position to really start the warm up sessions. But we are looking at the action on center field here. This one at the Hasty Crawford Stadium between Antigua and Barbuda. They are 1 goal. They have scored 1 goal, while Anguilla have leading by 3 goals to 1. This all the action taking place here at the Hasty Crawford Stadium, and you can see that the sponsors that this tournament being sponsored by the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association and Flow.
Yeah, just for the moment, Antigua Barbuda have to continue without their number 9 skipper. She's receiving attention at the side, worrying signs for her and Antigua.
Yes, indeed, because we have played 56, 57 minutes of football already. And I mean, they be looking to have her on the field for every minute, well, every second of this remaining play. And that they would like to have her on. And she's,
Yeah, she's key if they're to get back in, as well as the captain here.
yeah, good ball, indeed. Excellent ball.
She's been really good, Kwashi.
Yes. It's a throw-in for Antigua Barbuda. And coming up to take the throw is
Another player down to Antigua.
yes, I see the referee is signaling on the the physio to come and have a look at this player because it is just and this game is and this the duration of this game Rudanfa is for 70 minutes. They are not going the full 90
No.
because it's on the 14 encounter.
Yeah.
So so I mean and the girls are feeling the pressure because the game has been at a rapid pace. I think at a good clip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the exchanges has been quite good, and they have been they they have taken they have been given a break.
Yeah, it's been physical all the way through. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff, and fortunately today we have overcast skies. We had a little bit of a sprinkle as well, so both teams would have been thankful for that. But it's still pretty warm out there. You see, they're taking on liquids as they should in these stoppages. It's been physical, as we say, and some of the Antiguan players really feeling the brunt of that now.
Oh yes, indeed. When you look at the two teams, I mean, Skipper, who we were talking about, she has been very much outstanding. She shows a nice touch, a nice first touch, and that is nice to see when a player has that type of touching of that type of skill. Rudanfa.
Yeah, yeah, especially at this early age. Very impressed by her and their captain Kwashi on the other side. Niles and Henry for Anguilla, particularly in the first half, showed excellent potential.
Yes, on the 14 challenge, we should unearth some good talent for the region, for the respective regions, and I mean it's quite nice to see that so many of our girls in the region have decided to play the game, to
Yeah.
play this beautiful game which you have played so much, played throughout your career with so much gusto.
Yeah, I've moved into coaching and I have coached girls in and around this age, and it's a real joy to coach them. They're so malleable, they're agreeable, they take in all the information, they attempt to do exactly what you tell them, more so than the boys actually.
Because I was about to ask you that.
So at this age, yes, they are more tactically aware and adaptable because they do listen and they do try exactly what you ask them to do. Boys are a little more adventurous. You know, they watch highlights on TV and try to attempt everything they see on the highlight reel, while the girls have the tendency to follow exactly what you ask them to do. So tactically, they're usually better at this age.
As we see, this one was from Antigua and Barbuda was swings the into the into center field towards the goalkeeper, but smartly indeed, Anguilla trying to work their way out of it here, but they're under a lot of pressure indeed. The referee has signaled that there is an infringement, raises her hands and makes sure that the infringement, the ball has been put in place for that infringement, and the, Anguilla survived that attack that seemed to have a lot of danger in it. But you can see the player is swinging the hands around, making sure that she wants to get everybody back or clear. That's number 4 for Anguilla, and that is their captain Richards.
Yeah, again, Anguilla struggling a bit to come out of their half at the moment. It's important that Antigua Barbuda, in this time of dominance, do convert. I don't wait for it to be too late. Time is ticking away.
Yes, indeed. The time is, and I think the Antigua and Barbuda players they realizes that they cannot afford to to delay, and time is of essence, and they're going to be really pressing for to get to reduce that deficit which they're facing at this time.
Yeah, it's so important when you are in the ascendancy to capitalize, because both teams usually get their times to be dominant, to have the majority possession, and Antigua Barbuda at the moment enjoying that in the half of Anguilla. Must take advantage of it in this period where they're in the ascendancy.
Yes, they are indeed. But the battle continues between the both teams here, and Anguilla gets it off a little, but the pressure continues again as the Antigua Barbuda players, they're really pressing forward, really fighting all the way down. Yeah, good ball indeed, lovely ball from as Anguilla comes forward. This one is swing right across, but it's stopped and also cleared off the line for any danger indeed. So we are seeing some glimpses of attack from Anguilla because they want to stay, they want to extend that lead and stay in this encounter as much as possible. And we see retrieving the ball there for Anguilla is the number 3.
Yeah, just before that, Alexander, the substitute, she's on for Niles, trying to link up with Henry, who's gone dormant in this second half. But as we were saying, now it's a chance for Anguilla maybe to get that goal to kill off this encounter.
Yes, indeed. But let's see if they can do that. The assistant referee raises their hands to make sure that the ball have crossed the line and gone offside for a throw.
Yeah, another of the substitutes with the throw, Hodge. It's the impressive O'Connor, number 12 for Anguilla. She's been really good in midfield for them as well.
Yes, she has been really one of the shining lights for them.
And she earns a free kick just as she unleashed that shot. Captain Kwashi got in the way, couldn't get her hands out the way though. And they get a free kick in a dangerous position.
It is, and the angle in which that is there, it makes it quite easy. You can see the goalkeeper, Antigua and Barbuda goalkeeper. She's making sure that they don't that the angles. There's no advantage being taken for she's making sure that she has a clear sight of what is taking place. And she raises her hands to make sure this one is stopped it straight across, and it goes right across the goal mouth. No one is there, and it goes clear past the goalkeeper, past the goalie, past the goalpost, and it is retrieved.
Half shot, half cross, maybe.
Half shot, half cross. I like that.
Sure.
Correct. As Antigua Barbuda started from the back short play, tried to dump it in the middle. It just remained jet right there, and they are once more on the attack again. But it is returned to Anguilla. Oh, a tough tackle this one indeed. The referee was right there, right on top of play to see what's happening, and she signals that it was an infringement, and she has called the infringement. Good ball across the goalpost, but the keeper was quite fortunate indeed. The ball came from one bounce straight into her hands. I thought if had chance to do its job, it could have caused some danger. But good bit of goalkeeping indeed.
Yeah, good positioning, good hands. A familiar story for Skiffle on the other end. On the end, once more, but another robust tackle as she battles on, almost all on her own for the most part.
Yes, I am surprised at the scene that the game is coming down to it is ticking away. I thought the coach would have at least allow us some help, but let's see what happens here. Good ball, good take indeed as Antigua Barbuda comes forward and the goalkeeper was forced into play and makes a very good stop indeed, a very good take indeed. Oh, it's a kind of a good play indeed to make sure that she taps it offside to make sure that there's no danger.
Another safety first approach.
Safety first, yeah. But I thought maybe they are looking to reduce that deficit. Would have looked for the time to come forward, but she resorted to safety first. Make sure that the ball is offside, and we can take it up from there. So Anguilla is the one who will be in control of this one as the referee makes sure that everything is okay. There's a substitute. Let's see who's coming off.
There's even a goalkeeping change for Anguilla.
Yes,
Honors O'Connor offers Brooks.
you're right. Correct.
She's been solid. But they have I believe, 3 games in a matter of 3 days. So rotation is the name of the game to keep everyone fresh.
That's tough. I mean, that's tough. I mean, you when junior playing this, you must have faced some of those tough, some of those rigorous schedules at times.
Not as rigorous as these, playing one game after the other. That is quite challenging. And it's important that they give as many girls as possible exposure. That's what this tournament is about.
Right.
So it's important that these girls are rotated, everybody given an opportunity to have a taste of this atmosphere, of this platform, of this exceptional opportunity and occasion for them all.
Yes, to make sure that I mean that much girls play this beautiful game.
Yeah, that experience. So here's Corbett, the substitute. Not a bad ball up to Skipple, who's on the turn and on the charge. Where's the support? No one there.
No one there. She went past one, went past two, but the third one is right there to make sure that she doesn't go any further.
Yeah, how many times have we said that, Astor?
Correct. And there she goes again. This could, but Anguilla is in possession. The defender makes sure that she covers it and sends it offside for a throw.
Not bad from Linton, leaving it in on Skipple once more. They've had a battle, those two centre backs against Skipple.
Yes.
She's been a handful, but credit to them. They've just about managed to keep her out, just about managed to keep her at bay.
Because every time she comes forward, she is a potential threat, a danger to this defense. So they are making sure that they keep her at bay, as you say.
Yeah, not long left. I think momentarily we'll see how much added time we get.
Oh yes, because we are coming down to that. We had 2 minutes of added on time in the first half, and they coming on to the end to the first half, and they might just have the same amount for this.
In fact, the fourth official has just put up 3 minutes.
3 minutes. So
So in the last 3 minutes, Anguilla got 2 goals. Let's see if Antigua.
Yes, it's true out there. Let's see if
Antigua could perform the same trick.
If Antigua can do the same. It is. Let's leave it up here. But Anguilla has when they are in possession, the throw comes in, and it is tight battle indeed. This ball is sent upfield. It's intercepted there by Anguilla. Anguilla comes forward. The substitute. One gets past two, but there is some hesitation there, and which gives Antigua Barbuda the time to come back and to retrieve and to settle themselves. So no danger is there as Antigua Barbuda has the throw-in. She sends this one upfield.
Yeah, up next for Antigua Barbuda is Guyana tomorrow morning, in fact, at the Ato Boldon Stadium. So quick turnaround for them. And tomorrow, Anguilla will face Turks and Caicos at 4 p.m., pardon me, at the Larry Gomes Stadium. So as we said, hectic schedule for these girls.
Oh yes, indeed, a very very hectic schedule, and I was looking at the just included boys on the 15 tournament, but I'll come back to that. Good shot indeed from Skipper again. She's
ran her heart out, man.
Yes,
she's been fantastic today without much support.
Yes, and that happens at times when you run your heart out, you put everything up.
It was a tired cross in the end.
Yeah, and there's little returns to show for it. But like I was saying before, I just look at I saw the boys on the 15 tournament that took place in one of the islands, and amazing. Our boys play 4 matches in 5 days, or something like that. So
yeah,
I mean, that was grueling.
It is, and some of the games obviously have to be played early on in the day when it's quite hot. You have to use your full squad really and get your rotations correct, and it's got to be sometimes more than physical, it's a mental battle as well to get yourself up off of a loss, perhaps if you've lost the first game. Oh, that's off the post.
Yes, a good a good attempt there from Antigua Barbuda. This one, I thought the goalkeeper went kind of a bit casual with it, thinking that it might have gone past the goal, but it hit
The upright, yeah, good turn
yeah,
and
the
shot
upright,
from the captain Kwashi again.
and
That's
that could have well gone into the post, gone into the goal.
that's as close as they got in this second half.
Yes, it's true. And this is but they are fighting all the way to trying to reduce his deficit. And just to remind you that it's just 2 minutes, 3 minutes of added on time, and they must have played it.
Yeah, just about. I think that just about sums up their day, Antigua Barbuda. Yes, they huffed and puffed and they tried, but in the end,
Yes,
not quite enough to get back in this game. The
that's the-
Anguillan defense has stood firm.
yes, they
Credit to
did.
them.
So you can see that the referee is just looking at the time of this and that, and that could be the end of it. It is the end of the game, the end of this encounter. Anguilla, they are victorious. They came away by 3 goals to 1. All of the goals came in the first half, and they held on in the second half, despite all the pressure. Indeed, Rodolfo, they withstood the pressure, as you mentioned before, and they came out victorious.
Yeah, Anguilla managed to hold on. That late blitz in the first half, the difference really. Able to take their chances. Those 2 goals in the second half obviously made the difference overall. And despite the efforts from Skiffle, Kwashi and company, the defense held strong and they were aided by the post late on. And Anguilla, I think, just about good value for their win today.
Yes, indeed, and as you rightfully point out, Anguilla got the 2 goals, the 2 late goals coming down to the end of the first half, and in coming down to added on time. So it is a good victory for them. They have shown courage, determination, and some skill, indeed, and skill to come away victory here at the Hazley Crawford Stadium in this encounter here against Antigua and Barbuda. So we take a break, and when we come back, we will be going into the second encounter, which is started to kick off at 4 o'clock. So well done to Anguilla. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. You want me to cue it? Okay, so as we have just seen the conclusion of this encounter between Anguilla and Antigua and Barbuda. Anguilla coming away victory by 3 goals to 1. We go to that commercial break as this game came to a very good end indeed. Okay. Oh, we are looking at the highlights from this encounter. The first set of goals here, very good indeed from Anguilla. They opened the scoring very early in the opening minutes, after 1 minute and almost a minute of the exchanges. And this was a very, very good goal indeed. Well taken, well timed, as you can see it here. And the Anguillans were very, very jubilant indeed this year. Kwashi for her team. And that one went very close indeed. It could have gone in the net, but hard luck for Antigua Barbuda, the captain Kwashi, who tried her best there. Yeah, as you can see in the second goal for Anguilla, full encounter indeed, right across, and Smith could have made it too, but she missed indeed. Tina Smith, she missed a complete sitter. But in a quick counter there from Antigua Barbuda, there getting the equalizer. A very, very good equalizer indeed from the hard-working skipper. Coming out again, and this one was this was a very unfortunate incident indeed for for Antigua and Barbuda, which resulted in a penalty being taken. And the number 10 made no mistake as she put this one into the back of the net. Mackenzie Naz made her second goal there. And this was a very heartbreaking one indeed for Antigua Barbuda. It cannon off the striker, went past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. That was the goal number 3 for Antigua, for Anguilla. The heavy setting, just bang this one up. This one climbed over the crossbar. Good shot indeed. Good hit from Harris, the heavy set Harris indeed. Okay. And as we see, as you're looking at the highlights there, we are going to go to the interviews. Okay, as you just saw the conclusion of the highlights, we saw the game, and now we're going to have the interview for, at the end of every encounter. We're going to have the players speak about what has just happened. We have the Anguillan player. She's up there, and she is being interviewed. It's okay, and that's the conclusion of that interview there. That is in case you did not recognize that, is Rudan for Abu Bakr, former national and national Trinidad and Tobago defender. He was the one who just concluded that interview. And that is the conclusion of this encounter, of this coverage there. But we'll be coming back for the second game at 4 o'clock between. But we have just seen Antigua and Barbuda against Anguilla, where Anguilla came away victors by 3 goals to 1.